Welcome back to the dumbest bill in America. We have with us Delegate Brian Chisholm. Welcome back, Brian.
Here and on my best behavior.
We're calling this podcast Fleeing the Fleecing. Yes, that's a lot, right? Fleeing the fleecing, Brian. I think it's because people in Maryland, Brian, and podcast listeners are tired of getting ripped off by government. Government is taking more and more of their money, especially here in the state of Maryland. And in the Baltimore Sun, Brian, there's this great article about a family that lives in Linthicum, Maryland. That's right outside of the city of Baltimore in Anne Arundel County. And the family is saying, you know what? Our electricity bills have increased. Our car registration bills have increased. Our property taxes have increased. The cost of housing is really high. The cost of living is high. And we just don't see that going away. We've had it. We're leaving. We're moving. We're going to Florida. This family is. It's actually representative of so many people in the state. Brian, thoughts on this?
Yeah, usually we add a lot of satire to whatever we can, but it's honestly, it's sad. I mean, I've stood on the floor before and said, I can't wait till somebody comes up to me and says, I can't wait to retire and move to Maryland, because it doesn't happen. We hear this every day. Every time that I read an email or whatever, that's it, I'm done, I'm leaving. And we've created that situation, right? They're not necessarily always leaving for warmer weather. They go to Delaware, they go to Pennsylvania. If it wasn't for the family unit or the grandchildren, then we would be moving out quicker than we are. And right now, we are the third or fourth highest migrated state out of in the country. And that has not done anything but accelerate over the last 4 years.
So Brian, it says it right here in the Baltimore Sun article, and this just came out today, more than 127,000 residents left Maryland between 2021 and 2025. Another 18,000 moved away between July 2023 and July 2024. While new residents continue to arrive, it's mostly people that are not here legally. Of course, there are people that move in who are, of course, legal residents as well. But the state is actually losing their folks who are here that produce income, that, were born and raised here and so forth. And of course, they know what's happening, so they leave. Brian.
Yeah, and this has been documented even by the comptroller's office, that we've lost like $1.7 billion in a year, because the people that are leaving are, like you said, they're the ones that are producing income and actually very productive members of the state. And the people that are coming in are not of those means.
Yes.
I don't care where they come from. They're not bringing a lot of wealth with them. They're not bringing a lot of economic opportunity. They're not bringing businesses with them. Mm-hmm. We're 49th on Wallet Hub as far as business friendliness. So why would you be? There's only one state other than us where you would say, yeah, I don't want to go there. You go, I don't want to go there. And I mean, you got 48 other states to pick from, right?
Yeah,
and that's why people are leaving. And look, money is always going to follow the path of least resistance. I don't know why the Maryland Democrats and the governor doesn't understand this, that we are taxing people to death and they are leaving in droves. And eventually, nobody's here to pick up the tab. That's why they're so mad at the Trump administration. When the Trump administration came in and said, we're going to clean some stuff up. Well, that gravy train of federal funds that were coming into the state of Maryland all of a sudden got stopped.
Brian's on fire. I'm just saying. So, podcast listeners, you know what Republicans get criticized for in Maryland? We get criticized for, you don't pass bills. Well, that's because the bills we put in, and this matters to what we're talking about, okay? Because the Democrats pass hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bills every year, okay, in Annapolis.
Right.
And none of them are really, for the most part, making life affordable. None of them are making things safer here. None of them are really improving the schools that I have seen. It's just always like spend, collect more of your income. And so what the Democrats say is, well, then you should pass bills. Well, we do. We put in bills to provide for no taxes on retirement income, right? No taxes on tips, no taxes on overtime.
That's right.
And we tried to lower taxes and get rid of car registration fees. So you can just register your car once while you own the car. Getting rid of the vehicle emissions program. I mean, we're constantly coming up with these ideas to help you save money. And the Democrats were like, well, but you can't pass bills. Well, then you should vote for them to get them passed. Go ahead, Brian.
Well, the R in front of my name does not stand for Republican. It stands for repeal, because that's all I seem to put in anymore. And you've heard me say this. I'm like, please, I know you're nice people. please stop trying to help. I wish we would take years off. I would be very curious to see. Let's take a couple of years off and see what happens.
Like with Napas wouldn't meet at all?
Yes, because every time we pass a bill, and it drives me nuts. I mean, even when we don't pass any bills, every time you pass a bill, you know you are adding more cost to a Marylander, one, and two, you are stealing more and more freedom. It is not your money. It is not your freedom. And dadgummit, you got to stop freaking taking it from people.
And that's the dumbest bill in America. Democrats just passing more and more bills and causing people to flee from fleecing. We'll see you next time.